My gain is at 97 here. Almost full gain. With my other coil, if I turn on my other coil at 90 gain, just crazy in my back up just a little bit. Right there. It sounds irony. So I'll go 4 recovery here. 3, 2, and just iron, right? Reactivity, the slower recovery speed, just doesn't want to hit it. Right? I'll go to 5. It actually hits it better at 5 recovery speed than 3.
And that's a coin?
That's a coin, 6 inches deep, a dime. And this is a curb strip, so you know you're getting a lot of minerals in the curb strip here. Now watch, I'll change tones here. I'll change tones to pitch tones. Still sounds really irony. Now I'll go to full tones here, or I'll go to 5 tones here. Mine's read at 92, 97, 98. Reading high tone. If I sweep really slow there, tight. But let's go over to the iron patch here. And this is the lower frequency. Okay. There is a few points here. There's one right there, there's one right here, there's one right there. That one on the end there is laying flat. This one's on its edge. This one's right next to some iron there. There's iron all over here. This is high frequency right here. This is good.
What's your recovery speed?
5. We'll go to 4 here. There's one right. 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 It's right here. And there's another one right here. That's a pretty easy one. And there's another one. There's another one right here. See that? Hear that?
Do you think I can hit it?
Go, walk this way just like I was. Go slower. Not too slow, but there you go. Here's some foil here. There you go. You're hitting that one right there. Just a little bit there. That one's on its edge there. There's another one over there by that rock, right there. You missed it totally. It's not hitting it. See, listen to it. Listen to mine right here. Right there. It's right next to my iron. There you go. Now you're hitting it. You're almost right there. Smacking it. The Legend is a really freaking good machine. Push your horseshoe button there a couple times and notch the iron out.
All the iron.
Now go through this area again here.
Okay. That's foil, you're saying?
Yeah.
Now you can hit that with the Deus, just...
Oh, yeah. Big time.
I mean, the Legend is hitting it, right?
Yeah, it's hitting it.
But it's not as
It's
struggling, yeah.
This one's a really tough one. It's on its edge here. You got to hit at just the right angle there. There's another turret right here somewhere. Right here. Really deep one right here.
Am I swinging over it?
Right there.
And that's a coin.
Yeah, that's a deep coin masked in iron. But you're notched right now, right?
Yeah.
You're notched, so you don't know that is a masked target, not just a piece of junk. Right? This is what. That's why you have your iron on in the iron, so you identify that it's a masked target. If you swept over this area with the iron all notched out, you wouldn't even know that you passed over a hot spot, because the good targets are in iron. And if a person has the iron notched out, they would walk over that whole area not knowing that they just passed over a really good. And I'm in multi-frequency right now.
Right.
My gain is very high. Push the frequency button and go into multi-frequency.
1 or 2. Yeah. Well, and okay, so I'm in. Should I go back to all metal?
Yeah, go back to all metal. Yeah. Or ground. That ground is what the pattern that I always use.
Yeah. I just call it all metal.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if I can use it that way.
Yeah. Multi-frequency is not going to happen, dude. What's your gain at?
30.
30? Okay.
It's doing okay. Not bad.
Yeah, see, now it's lighting that up a lot better. You know? It is, the multi-frequency is going to unmask targets a lot better than single frequency. But single frequency, you can't run it this hot, right?
Right.
I would not be able to metal tech like that, you know, without all that shit being that hot. You just hit it hardcore. This point right here, it smacks it out big time. Because they're all masked targets, right? You know, they're all masked targets.
What's that?
That's the diamond right there. That's the diamond at 3 inches deep. Or it's a penny at 3 inches deep, masked in iron.
Huh.
Completely masked in iron. Now I got another target right here. See how it's all good?
Yeah.
You know,
Well, that's the EMI. I'm not even.
Right. I'm at almost full gain right now with no EMI in multi-frequency.
And are you using higher frequencies or lower?
I can go down to lower frequencies right now.
It doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't really matter. I'm in 89 kilohertz. This is 53. Another coin right here, about 2 inches deep, right next to the sidewalk. Here's 29 kilohertz, low frequency right here. I'm getting quite a bit EMI, but it's not going. Try this one right here.
I'm still in multi.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's a pretty easy target. I just have it close to the concrete because the concrete really messes with a lot of detectors. But the Deus2 and the Legend do really good next to concrete.
It's annoying to me the way it is right now. I'm being annoyed by it.
Watch what happens. I'm not going to change any settings.
Right.
All I'm going to do is just change coils.
Okay.
Have the same settings right here. Okay. Now listen to it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's actually not too bad. So with this new software, they have, it's called HD audio. Yeah, see how much EMI I'm getting. You watch this. I'll be able to smack this point out here. Keep it going from a clear day. Right? Right here. 140 kilohertz, higher frequency. Right there. Here's the other coin, masking iron right here. Masking it. Now this coin down here, it really likes. Hear it? Beep. A little bit higher tone there. Now I'll turn my iron volume down here in front. I'll do exactly what I did for you. I'm not notching out the iron, I'm just dropping the iron volume down. See that? Obvious coin right there, right? I have another coin in here somewhere. That's a lower conductor there. Now come over this target. There's another coin right here, right here. And all these coins are masked in iron. See how it distorted? It sounds distorted, huh?
Right.
Because I've dropped the iron volume down, right? I can't hear the iron volume anymore. Now let's discard it. It sounds clunky. Now I'll raise this iron volume up. It has a huge impact on the targets, man. At least I know that target is there and it's deep because it's an iron tone, right? It's not doing. Oh, I have to ground balance. Oh, I have to ground balance this detector. Totally forgot. It'll smack it out now. Yeah, it's just not hitting it really good right now. This is some different software though. This is the first day I've used the software, so. And actually, the highest recovery speed, 5 here, is working better than 3. See that? See that? Here's 4. Here's 3. Barely hits it in 3. 5 is much better, right? I'm surprised that it's hitting it in 5 with recovery speed 5. Go over this again here with recovery speed 5. Oh yeah, it's doing a lot better in 5. Hear the higher tone? Totally evident. Come over this other target right there. Now come over a whole bunch of junk over here. There's a coin right there. And these are targets that I don't know what they are. This sounds like a coin here. Some junk there. Just all kinds of foil and all kinds of crap. The mid-tone there. This is
Now,
another coil.
Now go back to that one, because I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to articulate it, but there's definitely a difference in that coil.
A huge difference.
It's almost like there's very distinct little chirps going on that I don't hear at all from that coil.
Right.
The chirps, what are the chirps? Is that actually a hit on something?
That is minerals.
Okay.
Because the higher frequencies is really hot on the minerals. So let me change the coil over here with the same settings. Okay. It'll take a second for it to kick in. And this coil has a lot better winding. See, this is not quiet it is. It's just something foreign to me using 120 kilohertz or high frequency, multi-frequency, especially having no EMI. I mean,
And there's nobody else that has you can go to that can tell you this, right?
no, only the engineers. But I talk with the engineers all the time because I have to, you know, we have to work stuff out, you know, the bugs out and whatnot. And I ask them questions, you know, about the high frequency and why it's performing, doing stuff on certain posts and stuff. I have some videos that are just going to be perplexing, you know, just mind-boggling. It's new to us. It's new to all of us. So let me go over this target here again. See how much higher of a tone that is?
It is higher, but is it also cleaner?
Way cleaner. It's an HD. It's an HD coil. I don't know how they do it, but
Could you compare it to like high fidelity sound?
it's high definition. The owner of the company calls it high definition audio. See how much cleaner that is than the big coil there?
Yeah.
So it's the EMI. Really, the EMI really affects the tones. See, look at how much crisper that sounds than that big coil. Because I'm not getting the EMI, right? There's another tart right up in here. Yeah, it's very reactive to the minerals around the high frequencies.
The best way I can describe it is there's a fidelity to it that didn't exist on that other coil.
The audio is way different.
Yeah.
It's a totally different machine than that coil.
Right.
Yeah. It responds to EMI differently. You know, it's just so quiet. You know, I'm at 97 gain here, 96 gain here. There's just no way I can run the big coil like that, you know?
Is that built into the coil?
No, I put those on there so I don't mistake it for my other coil. Yeah, this coil is heavier than that big coil because it has higher frequency. You know, it has a broader range of frequencies. You know, this one has 9 kilohertz to 120 kilohertz, and that one is 4 to 45 kilohertz. I was watching a video the other day, and some guy was in a high EMI spot, and the guy was, one of the commenters said, "Oh yeah, you're getting a bunch of EMI because it's wireless. You know, you're getting interference from the coil to the remote."
Oh, that's like the guys that say your cell phones mess up your
right.
Yeah.
And I so much wanted to say something about that, but it's not, there's no interference with the coil there, right?
Yeah. Well, look at us. Our cameras are wireless. Our cell phones are wireless.
Yeah.
I got so many wireless devices on me. It doesn't impact your, you know, I'm not saying it couldn't impact your coil, but I can't really say I've ever experienced a situation to where my wireless devices were causing EMI on my detector. It's usually the high power stuff that does it, not